my loves, welcome back. Not everything unfolding in our world right now is what it seems. Beneath the headlines, behind the political chaos, and under the surface of global tension, there's a deeper story, one that Spirit urgently asked me to look at, and this time the message came through loud and clear. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness, and what the cards revealed honestly shook me. As a reminder, this is a collective reading, so not every message may apply to everyone, and that's perfectly okay. I want you to always listen with your heart, to always trust your intuition, and only take what resonates. The rest you can lovingly leave behind. Let's step into this moment together and see what Spirit is ready to reveal. Spirit, what's the deeper spiritual energy behind the Israel-Iran conflict? We received the Ace of Cups reversed, the Moon reversed, the Knight of Pentacles upright, and the Star reversed. This war is not just political, it's a rupture in the collective heart chakra of the world. The Ace of Cups reversed shows a profound emotional wounding, generational grief, buried trauma, and the suppression of empathy on a mass scale. This is heartbreak turned to hostility and love withheld until it became weaponized. With the Moon reversed, illusions are starting to crack. Lies, misinformation, and emotional manipulation are being exposed, but slowly and painfully. Spirit is revealing that what we're being shown is still being filtered, distorted, or half-truth at best. The Knight of Pentacles upright tells us that this is a long game. This energy has been building, buried in the soul of global karma, and it's slow, steady, and strategic. There will be no quick fix. The Star reversed warns that hope feels out of reach because the faith of many has been shattered. It reflects spiritual disconnection and disillusionment with those in power, even with spirit for some. This is a war that pierces not just borders, but belief. Together, the cards are saying that the deeper energy is heartbreak, disillusionment, and the slow unearthing of hidden truths. This conflict is a mirror of what happens when emotional and spiritual wounds fester across generations. Spirit is asking, are we going to heal or are we going to repeat? Spirit, is the U.S. on track to become militarily involved? If so, why now? We received the World upright, King of Pentacles reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. The World upright says the stage is global and America feels the pressure to complete the cycle, to step in, to lead, to intervene. There's a narrative that it's their role, their destiny to finish what others cannot. But the King of Pentacles reversed is showing the rot beneath the throne. There's greed, power hunger, and a destabilized leadership. This is not about moral duty. It's about control, resources, and a fractured ego that's masked as strategy. The Five of Pentacles reversed reveals a desperation to reclaim standing economically, politically, and spiritually. There is a big fear of being irrelevant. Knight of Swords reversed confirms recklessness. If involvement happens, it may be impulsive, poorly timed, and driven by unchecked agendas rather than strategy. Together, the cards are letting us know that the U.S. is teetering on the edge of involvement, not because it must, but because it believes that it should. The motivations are unstable, though, and the decision could be dangerously rushed. Spirit, what timeline are we currently on regarding boots on the ground U.S. involvement? We received the Nine of Wands reversed, the Devil upright, Four of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. This is a fragile and volatile timeline. The Nine of Wands reversed shows exhaustion and vulnerability. The U.S. is spiritually tired, but also dangerously unguarded. Its people are burnt out, and this creates opening for manipulation. The Devil upright is clear. This timeline is infused with coercion, control, and addiction to cycles of war and domination. It speaks of hidden agreements, karmic bondage, and obsession with power. The Four of Wands reversed means what should be stable is coming undone. National identity, unity, and peace at home are crumbling, even as the war abroad becomes a distraction. The Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Wands reversed signal missed opportunities for diplomacy and a lack of true vision. Plans are reactive, not aligned. Together, they're letting us know that this timeline is chaotic, karmically entangled, and driven more by addiction to war than divine purpose. Spirit is waving red flags. We are not grounded and we are not prepared. Spirit, what role is Netanyahu playing behind the scenes, and is this tied to him staying in power? We received the Queen of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed, Eight of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles upright. The Queen of Cups reversed shows emotional instability and manipulation. He's not leading from empathy, but instead from calculated emotional pressure, perhaps even internal fear or grief. The Lovers reversed confirms broken alliances, betrayal, and choices made from division rather than unity. His decisions are spiritually misaligned and driven by control, not true partnership. Eight of Wands reversed suggests delays, distractions, and intentional blockages of truth or action. He may be stalling progress to buy time. The High Priestess reversed signals secrecy and a lack of spiritual alignment. He's operating from ego, withholding insight, and disconnecting from higher wisdom. Yet the Ten of Pentacles upright shows one thing clearly. He is clinging to legacy. This is about dynasty, power preservation, and leaving behind a name etched in history, no matter the cost. Together, the cards are letting us know that Netanyahu's role is steeped in emotional manipulation and self-preservation. This war is part of his attempt to stay in power, to create a legacy, and control the narrative at a deep spiritual cost. Spirit, why is the orange one aligning with this conflict? We received the Four of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles upright, and the Queen of Swords reversed. The Four of Cups reversed shows he sees this as an opportunity. He's reemerging from political isolation, and he's desperate for relevance. This war offers a spotlight. Nine of Pentacles upright is personal gain. He sees war as profitable for himself, for allies, and for his narrative of strength. The Queen of Swords reversed shows harsh manipulation of truth. He's using fear, division, and cutting rhetoric to position himself as a savior figure in a crumbling world. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Together, they're telling us that he's not aligning out of concern. It's a calculated move to benefit from chaos, to reign influence, and bend fear into power. Spirit, will the U.S. population be manipulated through fear to support military escalation? We received Death upright, Five of Wands upright, Ace of Wands reversed, and Ten of Cups reversed. The message here is clear, and it stings. Spirit is showing us through the Death card that transformation is already underway, but not all transformation is sacred, not when it's sparked through chaos and inflamed division. The Five of Wands reveals a nation that's already tense because of all the infighting, the ideological warfare, and the neighbor against neighbor arguing and fighting. And when people are worn down, overwhelmed, and searching for certainty, they are so much easier to sway. Fear doesn't need facts, it only needs fatigue. The Ace of Wands reversed warns us that the spark being offered isn't organic, it's being manipulated with manufactured urgency. A call to arms cloaked as patriotism. but hollow at the core. And the Ten of Cups reversed, this shows us what's at risk: unity, family, wholeness. This isn't just about military engagement, it's about fracturing the emotional backbone of the collective. This spread is a major red flag. It's telling us that we have to stay conscious, grounded, and deeply discerning, especially in the face of messaging that tries to paint escalation as inevitable or noble, because it isn't. Spirit says that we're still writing the ending, but only if we're awake. Spirit, can the collective spiritual energy of the awakened prevent further escalation or war? We received the Seven of Wands upright, the Hermit upright, Three of Wands upright, and Judgment upright. Spirit is saying yes, but it won't happen by accident. The awakened souls, the spiritual messengers, the heart-led activists, we're not powerless, we are positioned. The Seven of Wands shows that we're already standing at the threshold, defending sacred ground not just politically, but energetically. There's resistance in the ether. The awakened ones are holding the line. The Hermit reminds us that this battle is not external, it's internal. Our light must be pure, grounded, and sovereign. We are being asked to rise in wisdom, not ego, to seek stillness, not spectacle. Spirit is urging us to remember that true strength is forged in silence and in trust. The Three of Wands affirms that change is on the horizon, but our choices now matter. What we visualize, what we anchor, what we spiritually authorize, it shapes the future that we're calling in. And Judgment, this is the moment of reckoning, a spiritual tipping point. The universe is watching what we choose. Will we react or will we rise? Will we echo in fear or will we choose the higher timeline even when it costs us our comfort? So together they're telling us that yes, the collective spiritual energy can prevent war, but only if it's directed with discipline, love, and unwavering vision. What does Spirit most want us to understand about this moment in history? We received Seven of Pentacles upright, Four of Swords upright, and Strength upright. Spirit is urging patience, but not passivity. The Seven of Pentacles is a reminder. Everything that we've been building, every protest, every prayer, every awakened soul lighting candles and speaking truth has not been in vain. The seeds were planted. Remember, growth takes time. The Four of Swords invites us into intentional rest, not to escape, but for sacred recovery, because without rest, we will burn out. And Spirit needs us strong for what's ahead, not reactive, not reckless, but ready. And strength is the anchor of this message. This is the era of quiet resilience, not brute force, but inner grace. Spirit is showing us that the collective soul has endured storms before, and we will endure this one too, not by out yelling the darkness, but by holding the light steady when others drop it. Together, the cards are telling us that this moment in history isn't just about politics or conflict. It's about choosing what kind of future we want to call sacred and who we're willing to become to protect it. My loves, this was a powerful and sobering message. The cards are showing us that we're standing at a karmic crossroads where the past, present, and future are colliding. There's manipulation in the air, emotional wounds are being weaponized, old power structures are clinging to control, but Spirit made something very clear. We are not powerless. We were shown that spiritual resistance matters. The collective awakening can reroute the timeline, and that while the external world may feel chaotic, the real battleground is energetic. This is a time to stay grounded, stay awake, and stay fiercely aligned with truth, no matter how loud the fear gets. I would truly love to know what this message stirred in you. Drop your thoughts, insights, or even your own questions in the comments. I always read them, and I absolutely love connecting with you there. Your presence here means more than you know. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on future updates. Spirit's messages are coming in strong, and I'm here to share every one of them with you. Also, something's been on my heart lately. I've been thinking about offering personal readings just to see where Spirit may want to take that. I haven't decided how or when just yet, but if it's something that you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. I'd love to feel into it more with you. Above all, please remember that you are loved, you are guided, and you are not born into this time by accident. Please continue to use your discernment, trust your inner knowing, and only take what serves your soul. Leave the rest behind. I am sending you so much strength, clarity, and protection as we walk through this together. Until next time, my loves, stay safe, stay sovereign, and stay aligned. I'll check in with you later.